Oh, hello.
There we go.
Do we have our theme music?
No, I'm not that prepared.
Star Wars, nothing but Star Wars.
Here, I'll do
It's
That's the theme music.
That doesn't sound like anything like the theme music.
Welcome to Nuff
Said
Said podcast. I did the whole thing. I am Optimus Prime. No, that's League of Geeks.
This is
That's
why
how
our
we
show
have
is
it.
such a disaster.
It's true.
This might be the best it's ever been.
That's
45 minutes of disaster.
That's the God honest truth right there.
So let's introduce ourselves. Let's start with the newbie to the group. See, we get to call him a
Newbie. I've been on for like
Yeah, but
2
compared
years.
to us.
That's true. That's true.
See?
relative newbie.
My name is Alil.
Not the nudie of the group. Ew.
I mean, if there are children in the audience, but for that show, you got to pay extra later.
Oh.
I just lost my appetite.
Hashtag. That's why the drink is called Hot Buttered Alil.
It is.
Gross.
Cheers to the hot butter.
Gross. Okay. Go ahead.
My name is Alil Kunica. I do a podcast called the League of Geeks podcast. That's Geeks with a Z. And of course, Nuff Said with these fools. And This Week in Geek with Rob as well.
Yes. And why don't you give your social media?
Oh, social media. You can follow me on Twitter at LOGEEKZ, and that's for the League of Geeks podcast.
Excellent. You.
My name is Jack Wengrosky. I do the Nuff Said podcast. I keep meaning to do a trumpet talk podcast, but it's failed miserably.
He's got good intentions.
I was doing the Blacklist podcast, but we had a little loss in the family. It hadn't gone so well, but you can always listen to me here and on iTunes. I'm currently down at the University of Miami, the Hurricanes, doing my doctorate in music, so I've been doing this kind of long distance through Skype and been doing a couple years now, so I've been enjoying it.
This is an overeducated podcast suddenly. I don't know what happened.
I'm slumming.
And Rob, he uses crayons to write his taxes.
Yes.
Yeah, but you did that in college.
Yeah, right. Yes, overeducated,
That is so true.
and underpaid.
So true.
And underwear. Did I get anyone to say it?
And overweight.
No. And overweight, yes.
Hey.
We're going to take pictures. If anyone wants pictures with twins, we're going to have these two stand up. You can get pictures. It's going to be
Danny
awesome.
DeVito, not Arnold Schwarzenegger. Fat Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Do you like my watch? Have you seen my new belt?
So Nuff Said is about Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and Marvel. So let's do the Nuff Said show.
What is it for?
It's never been about that, but
No,
yes.
I know. You know what's funny?
About 5 minutes about the show. It's like, yeah, it was good.
That's about
Sure.
it.
And then...
And if you go back to episode 1, I don't know if we made it 5 minutes before we were off topic.
I think it's really the ADD podcast with some Marvel thrown in.
Yes. You want to know the best part of this? Somehow, Marvel fans like our show. Like Charlie, who does the super connectivity for us, is like a Marvel idiot savant. He was a super fan. How did he like our show?
You know why? Because like we make him even smarter. Like
That's
he's
why
like,
everybody here is
"These guys-
enjoying it."
These guys are great. They're a bunch of buffoons, and I can turn off my brain from thinking
Right.
for 45 minutes.
Wow, I could do it too if they can do it.
It's true,
It does, actually,
and it's
So do
terrible,
rocks.
terrible charge.
Yeah. So
in comparison. Well, plus, we never really talk about Marvel, so he kind of gets away from the facts, and we make him feel cool.
that's yes. Okay. All right.
That's all I got.
That's all you got. That's it. Thank you, everybody. That was
Good
Nuff
night.
Said. Nuff Said, everybody. Okay. So Agents of
quickest-
S.H.I.E.L.D. Let's start there.
All right.
You haven't watched it this season, have you?
Yes, actually, I have.
Did you? Okay. So did you watch
The
it last night or
first
something?
time he's watched
He's
the show
answering
before
all
we
my
did it.
questions before I said.
So Jack, have you watched it this season?
So you've never had a girl in your life, have you, Jack? What?
No.
Yes. Well, she's in Maryland.
I heard you're a eunuch.
So what was the question? I'm sorry.
What do you spit on me too?
That's why you invested in these phone things.
It was buttery. So Jack,
Have the hot butter to Lil.
have you watched
Yes,
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. this season?
I did. Yes, actually.
Have you watched both episodes?
No, I only watched the first one.
Okay. What'd you think?
It was great. It was awesome.
So have you guys watched it this season? Anybody? Ghost Rider is on this season. What did you think of Ghost Rider?
Do you know who Ghost Rider is out there?
It's the guy with the Trans Am and the voice. No, that's Knight Rider. Sorry.
Terrible. Terrible. So
Welcome to
I'm Molly.
1984.
Jack's got to go back.
Thank
in
you.
time.
Thank you, Molly.
So Jack,
Yes.
what'd you think of it?
Oh, it was great. You know, it gets Sky back into the field without. It was a little awkward. You know, she's been a bad guy. She's kind of come back, but she's staying away from the field.
Well, that's because she wasn't a bad guy necessarily, but at the end she chose Hive, so she was essentially choosing to be bad. That's why she stepped out of the role and why she's gone rogue. Am I right, Alil?
Well, I don't think it's gone rogue. I think she's kind of, and they say it in episode 2, which you didn't see, but she's kind of.
She feels guilty.
She's trying to repay for her sins, you know. So
Okay.
without having any attachment, I think she's kind of become. So you're right. She's gone from our eyes into the shield.
Right,
She's
because
then
she
become,
was the everyman that was hired in.
right, and then she became
an
then
inhuman.
Then she became she became the agent.
Yes.
So she was, she became a hero in the group. Then when her turn to an inhuman, and then to Hive, she became a villain. And now she's trying to be the anti-hero.
Right.
So she's trying to be a hero, but she's doing it her own way.
But she has to be the anti-hero because she's part of the Secret Warriors.
Well,
and
but
that's
but
where
that's
it's going to
right
get
now blown up. I mean, right now it doesn't exist the way
it's got
it
to,
normally
though.
does. It will come back because
It has to.
Yo-Yo, who was another inhuman,
Yo.
is still working with her and keeping, yes, Yo-Yo Ma.
Yo-Yo
who's an
Ma's on the
inhuman.
show, yes.
Very good inhuman. But no, I think like her arc every season is something different. Like
It
that's
is.
what they're going to be doing with her going forward in the show.
Yes.
Like then she'll become like, back as an agent or one of the heads of S.H.I.E.L.D. or something. Something's going to happen.
Oh, what if she
to kind of
becomes
bring her back.
the
She'll be
director
like
for a season?
like the Maria Hill type,
Yes.
eventually.
And then eventually cause all sorts of trouble. And
Because the thing in the comics, didn't she have that wasn't
don't
she
remember.
a high-ranking officer at
she
one point?
was for a while, but then she was like the Secret Warriors thing, and it was something completely. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe they're mixing the two, and we're getting a blend. But last season, they kind of said it was okay because she never chose Hive; she was addicted, right?
Right. It was like
Right.
So it
drugs
wasn't
to her.
under, but she feels so guilty.
Did choose Hive at the end.
Well, she was still. It was like a drug to her. So she was still like in. What are they? I don't know.
Addiction, the word
Well,
we've
yeah.
used 4 times.
Yes, but no, like in recovery.
Recovery.
But you know how you're in recovery, like you still like.
Right.
You're not past those. Whatever 30
I have to
days.
give up my
or-
6-month chip for coffee that I got into tonight.
Yeah.
So,
How many hot butters have you had?
Oh, talk about addiction.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yep. Me and Robert Palmer. Old people got that joke.
Wow.
Yeah, bad.
Boo you.
So anyway,
I know.
You know why I stay on this podcast? Because it makes me feel young. I'm 37. I'm getting up there, losing up here. But then I talk to these guys, and I'm like, I don't know what you're saying.
Hey, you remember that Maverick episode where he gets on the horse, and it's kind of like that.
remember first season of Gunsmoke? Gunsmoke was on before TV was invented,
Man,
I think.
Festus used to get me every
Festus.
time.
That is a reference.
Oh, Matt. You're
I don't know
silly.
what you're talking about.
Yep. You're the Edward of our show.
I guess so.
So, all right, where
Poor
were we?
Edward, he's not
Are
even
we
here, he's
talking
being made
about
fun of.
Nuff Said? I don't remember.
See, this is what happens every time. We're not really a
Did you
Marvel
guys watch
podcast.
Luke Cage yet?
I did.
I did not.
I watched the I've watched the first four episodes.
7
the 4.
episodes. Wow.
And I'm telling you, Luke Cage and Daredevil are right now neck and neck.
Really?
In how great Luke Cage is phenomenal.
Because Daredevil is tough to beat. And Jessica Jones was
And-
awesome. No, Jessica Jones was
I
awesome.
love Jessica Jones, but I think Luke Cage is taking it to that crazy weird next level. Like Marvel, you wouldn't think that they would have stepped in this footprint, and they did. This is like a 70s blaxploitation noir,
Yes.
but it's happening today, so everything's today,
Sweetback's badass
and it's crazy.
song.
They brought in
Yes.
everyone. I mean, we get Misty Knight. We're getting so many characters.
Yeah, Misty Knight's in it. That's awesome.
What are we going to say
awesome.
out there?
Oh, soundtrack
Soundtrack's
alone,
amazing.
Oh.
especially if you like the Wu-Tang Clan and you like that kind of hip hop.
I don't. That's awesome.
Of course you don't. I love, and yes, and the score.
We're
phenomenal.
big Anne Murray fans. Is there any Anne Murray in it? No, I'm kidding.
What do you mean we're Anne Murray fans?
He's like, is Andy Williams on the soundtrack?
Andy Williams. Moon River.
When I was 21.
No, but
it
Luke
was a
Cage,
very
if-
good year.
if you
Luke
have
Cage
not
comes
checked out
busting
Luke
into a
Cage-
hallway, bullets flying. When I was 17. That would be cool.
You know what? That would actually be funny if he went in slow motion and then they played that. I think I would laugh.
And now I'm
that would
thinking
be-
that is a cool idea. Somebody hire us.
But I like the fact that he
We're
puts
full of
on his
something.
headphones in and it's playing some Method Man, and boom, he's going.
All right.
It is.
Are they getting
a
real up in the
great,
field?
Great show.
See, I know some rap stuff.
There you go. I'd like
Yo,
to
yo,
tell you
yo.
a story
Yo,
about
Dre,
a man named
I
Jetta,
got
said
something
a
to say.
poor mountaineer barely kept his family fed. They said one day he was shooting at some food. Up from the ground came a bubbling crude.
That's from a show called Beverly Hillbillies.
Just say you're
Y'all are-
rapping the Beverly Hillbillies.
Yeah,
Did
you
you
got to
get that
rap
from
Beverly
Weird Al
Hillbillies.
or one
you
of
could do
those?
like Green Acres. Green Acres is the place to be. Farm living is the life for me.
I love when he says it like that. That's like
He's just waving his arms.
that's like it's his rap thing. It's like when Mini Me does it. It's really funny.
Man, if I was good at it, I'd be there. I wouldn't be here.
yeah, that's true.
I mean, no offense.
All right, can I get back to talking about
You know what?
how
I
great
think that's
Luke Cage is?
That's his doctoral
Oh, yeah, Luke
dissertation,
Cage.
though. Yeah. Anyway,
Back to Luke Cage.
All right, so I didn't, I know at Jessica Jones we got Michael Coulter as Luke Cage.
Yeah,
and
it's awesome.
oh, he was great.
Awesome.
But these 4 episodes, just seeing like the flashbacks to everything, and I'm telling you, if you are a fan of the comic and the storyline and the original, you get like the greatest Easter egg
Because I'm a huge fan of the original.
ever. Like,
So it's the Heroes for Hire. There's an Easter egg from Heroes for Hire.
there is an Easter egg, and there's an Easter egg, and I don't want to give it away because I think they did the Easter egg here, which I wish they did with Daredevil, just to give the comic book fans that little love. I don't want to spoil it.
Don't spoil it.
But I'll tell you, for those who've seen it, it's when he walks in front of the after he breaks out of prison, and he walks in
Spoiler.
front of the car. It's a flashback, and you just see it like a quick flash. He's looking at himself. I was just like, what?
Oh, I
Can't believe
wait.
they pulled it off, but it looks so good.
I can't wait. Oh my gosh.
Thank you. I mean, I saw that and I'm like, drop the mic. This is going down in history. Like this Netflix series cannot go wrong. I have not finished, but I know at the end, I will be as happy as I am at the end of Daredevil season 1.
Sweet. Now, Jack, I know Jack's time gets very tough, so I know you watched Daredevil season 1. We haven't talked about 2 or Jessica Jones. Did you get a chance to watch those?
I've watched some of them.
How? I can't do some. Got to watch them all. Got to catch them all.
You do.
This isn't
did you
Pokemon.
You watched Jessica Jones. Did you get to the point that the Purple Man was on?
No. Did not
You're
get to
missing
Purple
the
Man.
whole show.
I know. Well, if I wasn't like here all day, I could have caught up on some of those things.
Wait.
True.
You didn't get to the Purple Man yet?
I didn't get to Purple Man.
Okay.
Although he might not know
Did
who
you
Purple
see
Man
season
is.
2 of Daredevil
I did.
with
So
Punisher?
You see the Punisher?
Yes.
And Elektra?
What did you think of the Punisher?
I would think you would dig the Punisher.
I did dig the Punisher. I'm trying to. Yeah, I did dig Punisher. I'm trying to remember if I got to Elektra or if it's just memories of like the movie. And
Yeah,
not the movie.
it's not Thomas Jane.
I know.
It's not Okay, but here's this. Since I know you haven't gone far, what do you think about the rumors, which are pretty from a lot of sources?
Yeah, they're coming
which I'm
from some
guessing
pretty
might
solid.
happen. There's a good chance that the Punisher will end up being on Agents of Shield this season.
Ooh, I have not heard that, but that
Yeah,
that's a
there's
big
talks
rumor.
that the rumors that are going around and circling, many sources are saying it, and I'm thinking there's some possibility here because now Netflix is looking to start their own Ghost Rider series,
Right.
crossing it over where the Punisher comes.
takes over where Ghost Rider.
Well,
leaves
no,
off.
there's Punisher versus Ghost Rider because he's now on his. At the end of Daredevil, he's now kind of becoming the Punisher. So now he's seeking out injustice, and the Ghost Rider has been looked at as a serial killer
right.
in California. So him traveling there and being that third, so it's Quake, Ghost Rider, Punisher.
That would be awesome. It puts things back into the MCU that's been missing for quite a while because so many times they would get close and hint at things, and now Sky, who became Daisy, and that was her original name, but now she's actually become Quake, And there's less hinting and there's more direct links, which is
Agree.
cool.
Right.
Agree. I think the next step for them though is they need to, and they've done it with Sif and stuff like that, but they need to somehow either get these people into an Avengers movie or vice versa.
And that's
You
the other
need to
thing.
do
They
that
said
because
that's
you need
not
a
going to
bridge.
happen, but I think that's full of it. I think by the time Infinity Wars,
I don't-
and I'll tell you why. When they were saying it's never going to happen, it was when Marvel was still controlling it, the Marvel Comics people. And now that it's not the Marvel Comics people in charge, Disney is going, why are we not unifying this? Why can't we strengthen all the properties? You watch. By Infinity Wars, that'll happen.
And as the popularity of the TV rises, I think they'll have to. Because people will be asking for it. People will be
Right.
looking for those characters.
Now, that doesn't mean Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is going to survive until then.
No.
Well, you know what? I mean, with the uptick, if they do this year right, they've bought themselves a few more seasons.
Right.
So I think that would get us to Infinity War.
I agree.
If they fall apart, I have some, we talked about in our last episode, there are some things that if the story goes awry,
Then they
and
might be in
kill
trouble.
it,
This
they
could be
might
it.
be really in trouble.
Right.
But the thing is still the Netflix series are so popular that those characters have to be brought in.
And if they cross them over, you're in, and just here and there, you're in really good shape then. Plus, we also have a Cloak and Dagger series about to happen, and they are going to bleed, I have a feeling.
Yeah, Cloak and Dagger should.
And also the Runaways, and Cloak and Dagger are important in the Runaways series. Now, that's a Hulu only, but why not? Why not?
Well, right. It's all under the Marvel
Bleed.
umbrella.
Yep.
You know what's one thing I didn't realize that maybe I missed it watching the Daredevil series and Jessica Jones, that this was the first time I noticed the Luke Cage intro credits said Marvel and an ABC production.
Huh.
So I'm wondering if there might be some bleed over here with them as well.
Yeah, I
Because
agree.
ABC is a part of it, so I'm not 100% sure.
What do you think about the fact that Coulson has gotten so far from the leadership? You think it's going to be a problem?
I think it's going to be a problem for him.
Yeah.
For who?
For Coulson.
Coulson.
I think you've seen it already, because the thing is what they're doing is they're detaching him. And I know you didn't see episode 2, but they're detaching him from his old team. Like, he can do whatever he wants as
Yeah, but
long
that's
as
the
there's
point
nothing.
of this part of the
I agree,
season.
but
They're
I
going
think
to bring
it's
them back together
But
at
I think
the
it's going
end.
to be a problem for him throughout. Like, this is going to be his conflict through that season.
Yes.
And it might cost somebody in that group their lives.
Oh, it's going to, I have a feeling.
I think
and
it's
if
about
I,
time
if I had
that
to place
somebody
bets right
dies.
now, if I had to place bets right now, it's May. May is dead by the end of the season.
I disagree, and
I
only
think May's
because. Well, let me say this, and then you got it. But they're
There's a question
setting
from the floor.
They're setting up May with that strike team, and I think that strike team is going to be very, very important.
Right. And when May dies, she's the martyr for them, and they become important in that way, and they go rogue.
I don't think so. I think May stays the leader of that group.
I think she's dead.
All right.
I think it's.
Are you going to mark your words?
I'm not marking my words yet.
I think
Okay.
I think
All
it's,
right, see-
I think it's Simmons.
I'm going to
No.
go out. I'm going to mark my words for the first time in the podcast marathon. I am marking my words.
Okay.
I'm marking
Words
my words that it's
Oh.
Simmons, and Fitz is going to use that to create a life model decoy
Of
of
Simmons?
her, and that's how she's going to continue on. But she will not be the same.
Now she disagrees. All right, what you got?
That's
What you got?
not bad.
Looking for tax reviews for 2 weeks because of our wonderful presidential base.
Yes.
Yeah.
I will be, not to give away spoilers, so I'm sorry if I do, but May is in trouble. So I have to agree with Rob.
See, I rule.
Well,
Mark my words.
Okay,
May
so-
is dead by
but
the end of the
May-
We have
season.
from hold on.
Mark my words.
Hold on. From the audience, we have news that May is definitely in trouble.
Which we knew at the end of episode 2.
Which we knew because I'm right.
We knew she was, and at the end of episode 1, we saw that there was
Yep.
something wrong with her.
May is in trouble.
But that is going to lead into
And the name of that episode-
a bringing in of the Ghost Rider.
the name of the episode where she dies? Mayday.
Oh,
I'm marking my
my
words
God.
right now.
Oh my God!
No.
if
No.
they
Totally
do that,
disagree.
then and that's the writing we get, just kill the show. Just kill it.
Yeah,
I don't want to
yeah.
watch it anymore. If they
And then she's going to come back as Grumpy
done.
Cat because Marvel's going to buy Grumpy Cat and she'll be Grumpy Cat.
Yeah, if they do that, I'm just going back to the Brady Bunch episodes from the 70s.
Don't you still?
No.
Nah.
No.
Really?
Only their holiday specials, like the ones where they did the variety show. Those are awesome.
And
not the show itself.
And the one where Marcia gets hit in the face with a football.
That's
Yes.
everyone's favorite.
Yeah.
Yes, that's a classic.
Their nose blows up.
Oh no, my date with dog. Yep. All right.
I
Are
do
we-
like
are we
the
done?
Steve. I love the Steve Buscemi commercial where he's at the top of the stairs and he gets a
Marsha,
Snicker
Marsha.
bar.
Yeah,
Sure.
right.
Yeah.
Right, and it's got what's his name? Machete.
Machete, yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome. All right.
Some other Marvel news. We've got
Marvel.
another.
Danny Trejo, yes.
We got another villain in Black Panther.
What? I didn't hear
They've
this.
cast
This just in.
M'Baku, who plays the ape, the white. Was it the white? Oh my God, I had it written here. Hold on a
When
second.
you've got Claw in
Man
this
ape.
too.
Thank you. Somebody yelled it out. Man ape. They cast Man ape.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
So
This
we've
is gonna
got
be an interesting movie.
we've got
I'm
Kill.
telling you
Was
right
it
now.
is it Kilgrave? I think Kilgrave's in it.
Yeah.
That's
Claw-
Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah. So the Claw.
We've got Claw will probably be in it because they've
No,
already.
Claw's already in it. We know that.
Did they confirm?
No, we knew that. That was before he was announced. Even for what was he in Civil War?
No, he was in
Avengers
Age of Ultron.
2.
Age of
Before
Ultron.
he was in Avengers 2, they announced that Claw was going to be in Black Panther, and that there was a small part in Avengers. Then that news kind of went away, but Claw is definitely in there.
Yeah, the actor is Winston Duke, who will be playing Man-Ape.
Nice.
So,
And fighting the Nazis. Oh, that's Winston Churchill. Sorry.
I hate Nazis.
So okay, that's good news.
So I mean, they're building. It seems like they're building like the Black Panther universe.
yes.
Because
That's
he's
all
not
you
he's
do
not
is
fighting
build
all these guys,
universes.
but that's great. Like I like that they're introducing these guys.
Yeah.
Because I want to see a Black Panther 2, Black Panther 3. I want to see.
So do I.
I want to see the Wakanda world in the lore of
That'd be
the
awesome.
Black Panther. Because I'd even love a prequel like with the prior
With
Black
the
Panthers.
prior Black Panther. Don't
I
give me
think
a
they've-
flashback. Give me a prequel. That'd be awesome.
That's when Fox buys the
Jack.
rights.
Make it happen.
They'll
When
do the-
Fo-
No, that's when Fox gets it and Josh Trank makes it.
Oh.
Ba-ba-ba-dum. Yep.
Is Josh Trank making anything
No.
at this point?
He's producing this podcast. That's all I know.
Thank you, Josh.
Thanks, Josh.
and next week, one of us dies.
Yep. That's when Zack Snyder takes over and it's in slow motion. Jack, why'd you say that name?
And everybody looks like they were in Watchmen.
Right.
But
Everyone.
the next episode, I will be an actual LMD.
I thought you were right now.
No, I'm the real thing, unfortunately.
Yeah.
This
No
is
kidding.
what you-
I'm sitting next to you. Okay.
I can smell it.
Do we have anything else or is that it for Nuff Said?
You know what? That's it for the news. I mean, there's
That's
not
it
much.
for news.
Yeah.
I think we did it.
I think we did.
That was Nuff Said Live. All right.
All right.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Blue Box.
Yay.
Jack, Alil, thank you for being on, and it's awesome. So go hug it out.
We will. Enough
All right.
said.
So let's bring
Enough
up
said.
our next podcast. Thanks, guys.